Hello and welcome to Twin Flame Tarot. So today we're learning about the Ten of Swords. We're going to look at the card together and then we're going to come back and talk about it in connection with Twin Flames. The Ten of Swords. We're being reminded when we look at this card, no matter what the card seems like, that 10 is power. We know that 10 is a number of power. So we always have the power inside of us, no matter what's going on, to take control of any and every situation. We have the power to turn things around. We have the power to rise up and stand strong and to make things better. We have the power to stand on our own 2 feet and get things done. So in the card you can see the man seems to be lying on the floor with those swords sticking into his back. Now the swords are a symbol there of pain. So he seems to be in some kind of physical or emotional pain. But we know the truth. We know that pain can sometimes be caused by other people. And that's only ourselves giving those people that permission to cause that pain. Because nobody has power over us but us. We have that power to change the way we see things, and then the way we see things and the things we see begin to change. So those swords are really illusion, energetic pain. This could also be psychic attack energy coming from others. People acting a certain way or doing a certain thing when we know the truth. So this is a card that says it's time to rise. It's time to get up and fight for what you want and to remember who you are. This is not the end, it's just a new beginning. It's not over for you, it's actually beginning for you. And the pain there could be over love, it could be over finances, it could be over something coming to an end. But there's always a better beginning ahead. God never closes a door without opening a window. So those swords are really a symbol of an ending. Time to change, time to begin again, time to start again. We go through various times and cycles in our life and we get stronger through those lessons, which are always blessings. Any mistakes we've made, any things we've done wrong, there is no wrong. There is no mistake, just lessons that lead to the truth. So it's time to fight for who you are and what you want and begin again. So the yellow colour connected there with the solar plexus and connected with the gut and knowing the truth. Following your heart, listening to your body and what it needs. The red energy connected with the magician. That cape that says you can do this. You have that power. You remember your roots and where you're from. And the roots are connected with, the energy of the ground and the feet and moving forward, moving on, starting again. And the way he's lying there with his arm facing that way, it's like he's given up. So the message is don't give up. It's time for a new beginning. Things can only get better. This is not over for you. Take back your power and find your heart. And when we find our heart space, we rise up. And we see through the eyes of love and we understand that it's going to be okay. So this is really a reassuring energy from heaven that says it's going to be okay. You are going to be fine. There's nothing to fear. You will get through this just the way you've got through things before. So the Ten of Swords is a message to begin again, to remember your power and to know your truth. And that will help you to rise up like the true warrior that you are and be in control of your life. So if this comes up in a reading, someone may be feeling tired, depleted, they may be giving up. So this card can come up when the Divine Feminine has had enough. When the Divine Feminine is saying, I've given way too much on this journey, I feel tired, depleted, I'm ready to move on. I need a fresh start. So inside of you that you're ready for a fresh start. But really that fresh start comes from within. Giving back to yourself. You've been over giving, so you feel depleted. Maybe you feel like you've been too hurt on this journey. So you need time for yourself. And the masculine going through pain and struggle. But always has that power inside to turn things around. So this is a card that says, it's time to take back your power. It's time to stand up and rise. And it's time to begin again. So the Ten of Swords, you can see it's not as bad as you think. It's another one of these energies where it's our perception that creates our reality. So things can't get worse, they can only get better. It's like that song by Doreen, things can only get better. And it's the truth. You know, it's time for him now to get up on his feet and take control of his life. And that's why Archangel Michael is saying, get up, soldier. Get up, warrior. You can do this. I've got you. There's nothing to fear. So it's the end of a cycle. It's a new beginning. It's time to begin again. So there's a real rebirth energy around this card. And that's why we've got the energy of resurrection. So resurrection, healing. You know, and Easter, I mean, we've just had Easter in the UK as I record this in real time. So it's always that energy where we go through the darkness of Good Friday and the blessings of Easter Sunday. So we go through the dark times to be reborn, to find our way. And we renew our life by reviewing our life. And that's why the chaos and the upheaval comes in. So we get shown the way. When we get rejected, we are redirected. When we go through failure, it's how we find our faith and our courage and our strength. Without fear and darkness, there's no light or hope. So this is about realizing so many things during the struggle and standing up strong again, preparing for this new start. And the Ten of Swords says, rise up like a phoenix from the ashes. You were born to shine. And it's always when we go through the dark times and we find the light that we feel so powerful. When we look back at the past and we say, yes, I understand now why it had to happen that way. Why I had to learn that lesson and go through that struggle and go through that pain. It's made me who I am. And I have got through it and I'm a better person for it. And that's the energy. So if this card comes up for the masculine, you know, he's saying, I'm shining now, I'm being reborn. I'm getting ready for the best of my life. I'm getting ready to enjoy this next chapter. And this is the feminine getting through struggle, putting on the armor of God, knowing that you are a warrior, that you are powerful, that you are strong, that you can and will survive, and you'll get through this and you'll be a better person for it. So it's about rising up like that phoenix from the ashes. There's a song by Katy Perry, Rise. And whenever I'm feeling a bit low or a bit down, I put that on, turn it up, and it just makes me strong. Okay, I won't just survive, you will see me thrive. And we thrive through all the things we've gone through on this journey, all the things we go through as a twin flame, all the things we experience as a spiritual being having a human experience, because it's the ego that edges all the goodness out, that little devil that, you know, whispers all those nasties in there that causes the problem. And we never lose the ego, it's part of the human essence, you know, but we learn to rise above it. We learn to see past it. We learn to take control of it. And that's really what the Ten of Swords is. So the feminine saying, rising up. And as I say, they give me that song by, you know, the Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. Rising up, you know, you rise up, Eye of the Tiger. You realise who you are. Nothing can keep me down. So you're not going to stay down like this forever. So if this is you, Divine Feminine, you're not going to stay down there because that's not naturally who you are. You know that you are not a victim, you are a victor, that you are strong and powerful and you will prevail. So you're saying nothing can keep me down. I'm going to get up and fight and rise and remember who I am. And whenever you go through those dark times on this journey, and we've all been through those dark times on this journey, that's when something bigger than us comes in. That's when Archangel Michael, the Thor of heaven, comes in and gives you the strength and power to carry on, to get on your feet and rise like the warrior that you are and be that leader. And the masculine saying, I've been hurt in the past, but now I'm ready to pick myself up and start again. Pick yourself up and start again. A lot of songs coming through in this. So you're also being reminded that, you know, as a spiritual being connected with Source, you are receiving constantly. You are like a big aerial that receives from songs, signs, synchronicities, numbers, the things you hear, the things you see, the things you feel. So the masculine saying, I've been hurt in the past. So the masculine can go into this energy when he's focused on the pain. That's what they give me, a blocked throat chakra. So can also cause blocks in communication, separation, because he feels knocked down. He doesn't feel good enough for you, and he doesn't feel strong enough. You know, you're strong. When he looks at you, he sees you as strength and power. Even if you don't feel that way, that's the way he sees you. And he's saying, I'm ready to get up now. I'm ready to get up and pick myself up and start again. So he knows it's time for a new beginning, a resurrection, a rebirth energy. So it's a great card. Don't see it in a bad way, because things can't get better until you decide they do. But things can't get worse. They can only get better. And that's what they're saying. When you're down on your knees and you're struggling and you're in this energy, you think things can't get better. You think it's going to be like that for the rest of your life, but it isn't. We all go through these moments. We go through these moments as a child, a teenager, a young adult, in the school of life. And yes, on the twin flame journey, it seems harder, harsher, more painful, but you have all the tools inside you to carry on. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. So you can get through this. You can handle this, because this too shall pass. So it's an energy that says, get up on your feet. You're not alone. You have support. You are supported. The best is yet to come. A new cycle, better times, a better future, and magic ahead. And if this comes up in the reverse position, you're already fighting through that. You're already up on your feet. You're looking back and blessing the past. Think of that song, Don't Look Back in Anger. There's no point. So this is saying to you, look back and be proud of what you've achieved, how far you've come, and everything you've overcome and accomplished to get here now. Bless the past, bless the pain, bless the struggle, because it's made you who you are. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.